So good day everyone, I am Nicole K.L. Navarro and I am the representative in Group 1 and I am going to teach you a Muslim sweet dance which is the Tutup dance. So Tutup dance, it is a decorative food covering in Laminosa, Sulu. It is used or it is discovered during dance through wedding and through fiesta. And also, Tutup is not only used by a food covering but also used as a hat and as a basket according to the people in Laminosa, Sulu. And Tutup dance has a 2-4 time signature and the counting of this dance must be 1-2 or 1 and 2 and to a measure. Upon dancing this Tutup dance, the costume of this, it is a typical Tausug costume with sigpit or the loose sablay with patajong. It looks like this. So before we dig deep to our dance literature in Tutup and its figures, the Tutup has a basic step that we must follow because upon interpreting the dance later, it has a lot of basic steps that is nakasulat dito sa literature. So first, we must know its basic step. And now, let's learn and know the basic step of the Tutup dance. So, first, you need to slide your right foot forward, followed by your left foot, and slide again your right foot, and heel raise to your left foot. And together with the counting, let's do it in 2 measure. So, the movement must be like this. 1 and 2 and 2 and 2. 3 and 2. 4 and 2. So that is the basic step of the Tutup dance. And now, it is time for us to dig deep to the dance literature and its figures as we are done interpreting to the basic dance step of the Tutup dance. And to start onto our dance, let's go and dig deep to our dance literature in Tutup dance. And now, let's start to our figure 1 up until to the last figure of the Tutup dance.
Figure 1 of the dance Tutup. A. Starting with our right foot, execute the basic steps and counts 1 and 2 and with the hands on the sides, executing arm flying movement, moving upward, and that is 1 measure. Let's execute. 1 and 2 and this time we will start with our left foot and we will execute arm flying movement, moving downward, and that is 1 measure. Let's execute. 1 and 2 and. Letter C. Repeat letter A and B more going around the tutup. Imagine that this is our tutup or also known as the food cover, finishing at its left sides. Let's execute, and this is 6 measures. 1 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 4 and 2 and 5 and 2 and 6 and 2 and.
Next, we have the figure 2 in Tutup dance.
Point right foot obliquely forward, right, both knees slightly bent, left hand on waist, knuckles out. Swing right arm downward, backward, and swing same arm forward, upward. Repeat A. Bending trunk forward on the last measure to get tutup. Pick up the tutup and place it on the right shoulder on the last count for 2 measure.
For the figure 3, we have to repeat the figure 1 but moving in any direction while holding the tutup. So assuming that this is the tutup. So this is how we're gonna do the figure 3. So since the tuk-tuk is already in our shoulders, we have to execute the figure 1, starting with your right foot moving forward. So the counting for this is 1 and 2 and. Next, repeat it with your left foot moving forward. 2 and 2 and. So we have to move in any direction. So that is how we do the figure 3.
So the next figure that we will be learning is the figure 4. So to do figure 4, all you have to do is repeat figure 2. So the difference between figure 4 and figure 2 is, first, you have to put your tuk-tuk down. So in doing figure 4, it would look like this. So 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. So, that's it for figure 4.
So now, I will teach you the figure 5 of the Tutup dance. So for the step A, first we have to start with the right foot. So, slide right foot in a half circle forward and step on it with the counting of 1 and 2 and. So, 1 and 2 and. With our both arms sideward left and both hands doing kumintang outward. So, 1 and 2 and. So for the step B we have to repeat A with our left foot and reverse arm position. So, 1 and 2 and. And for the last step in the figure 5, the step C, we have to repeat step A and B 3 times more, moving clockwise around the tutup. So let's start. 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 4 and 2, 5 and 2, 6 and 2. And that's all for the figure 5 in the tutup dance.
And now, let's start to the figure 6 of Tutup dance. So figure 6, forward your left foot in 5th position, gradually bend your knees, and do the flying arm movement in 4 measure. 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 4 and 2. And in letter B in figure 6, pick up the tutup in 4 measure. 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2, and 4 and 2. And that's all for the figure 6.
Today, I am going to execute the figure 7 of the Tutup dance. So the figure 7 is execute the basic step while twirling the tutup with your left hand. So your right hand with an open finger, put it inside the tutup as the center base. So let's do it in 8 measure in clockwise way. 4, 3, 2, and 1 and 2 and 2 and 2. 4 and 2, 5 and 2, 6 and 2, 7 and 2, and 8 and 2. And next, do or repeat the 8 in counterclockwise 4. Let's do it in 8 measure. 4, 3, 2, and 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 4 and 2, 5 and 2, 6 and 2, 7 and 2, 8 and 2. And you need to finish it in a proper place. That's all and thank you.
So, in figure 8, in Tutup dance, starting with your left foot, in 5th position, bend both knees gradually down. And in your both hands, holding the tutup, putting the tutup down. And body erect, moving your arms down and up in flying movements alternately. And the whole figure is like this. And that's all for the whole figure 8.
And now, let's proceed to the figure 9.
A. Body lean forward. Hands on sides, both hands execute flying movements. Moving up counts 1 and 2 and. Moving down counts 1 and 2 and, for a total of 2 measures. Next, starting with the right foot, execute mincing step moving forward for 2 measures and backward for 2 measures, for a total of 4 measures. For letter B, arms as in figure 5, mincing steps sideward right for 2 measures and sideward left for 2 measures, for a total of 4 measures. Letter C, repeat figure 6 letter B, and with both hands hold tutup overhead for 4 measures.
Tutup dance, figure number 10. Letter A. Using the basic steps, move around clockwise with the tutup held overhead for 8 measures. Letter B. Kneel on right for counts 1, 2, kneel on left for counts 1, 2, while putting the tutup counts 1, 2, 1, 2, and that is for 4 measures.
Good evening to each and every one of us. I am Verhel and I am here to interpret figure number 10 in the dance Tutup. So without further ado, let's proceed to letter A in figure 10. Using the basic steps, move around clockwise with tutup held overhead for 8 measures. But before anything else guys, or before na siya, unsa di ay ang basic step sa sayaw nga tutup?
Basic step. Slide right foot, count 1, followed by left foot, count end. Slide again right foot, count 2, and raise heel of left foot, count end. And that is only for 1 measure.
So, if i-apply nato ang mando sa letter A sa figure 10, which is move around clockwise with tutup held over, ing anion di ay sa class. Now, let us proceed to letter B. What's ang letter B? Kneel on right counts 1, 2. Kneel on left counts 1, 2. While putting the tutup counts 1, 2, 1, 2. O mabuhat na siya for 4 measures. So, ing anion na siya guys. So for combination of letter A and letter B sa sayaw nga tutup figure 10, ing ani di ay siya.
And now we are at the last part of our figures in Tutup dance, which is the figure 11. So, your right hand must be forward obliquely, and then your left hand must be backward obliquely. Use these steps as you're going to stand in 4 measure. 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 4 and 2. And next, or the letter B of the figure 11, turn right about while using the basic step as your exit part while doing the flying movement arms. So the movement must be like this. 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 4 and 2, 5 and 2, 6 and 2, 7 and 2, 8 and 2. So that's all in figure 11. Thank you so much for watching. And after applying all the figures that we are interpreting in our dance literature, we have the video or the outcome of our interpretation of the dance literature of the Tutup dance.
Tutup is a decorative food covering from Lamanesa Sulu. This food covering the head was made to dance. and is usually performed by the young during festivals like Hari Raya and weddings. It shows the many use of the tutup as a hat, as a food cover, as a wall decor, as a lampshade or plastic. Ladies and gentlemen, from BPED-2A, performing Tutup. give